Welcome to Kids' Kingdom of Fun Learning.
It's story time.
With the Guardian of Echoes' instructions echoing in their minds, Leo, Trixie, Benny, and Luna stood before the three paths. Each led to a different challenge, but it was the path on the left, winding into the darkness of the forest, that would take them to the Cavern of Reflections. As they journeyed, the forest grew dimmer, and a cool mist began to swirl around their paws. The leaves whispered above, and the air was filled with a sense of anticipation. It wasn't long before they reached the entrance to the cavern, a dark, yawning mouth in the side of a moss-covered hill. The opening seemed to shimmer, as though a thin layer of water covered it. Leo took a deep breath and glanced at his friends.
The charm of courage is in there, but we'll have to face our fears. Whatever happens, we stick together.
Benny thumped his tail nervously.
I'm ready. I think I am.
Luna and Trixie exchanged a glance, then both nodded firmly.
We're with you, Leo. Let's do this.
With a final look at his friends, Leo stepped forward and led the way into the cavern. The walls glistened like polished glass, reflecting their images back at them, but there was something strange about the reflections. As they walked deeper, the reflections didn't mimic their movements exactly. Instead, they seemed to move a moment slower or faster, or even act differently, as if they were more than mere images. Suddenly, the passage widened into a large circular chamber. In the middle of the room was a shimmering pool of water, its surface as smooth as a mirror. The moment they stepped inside, the reflections on the cavern walls seemed to come to life. They stepped out from the stone, becoming shadowy versions of Leo, Trixie, Benny, and Luna.
Are you truly brave, Leo? Or do you only pretend to be? How can you lead your friends when you're just as afraid as they are?
Clever as you are, Trixie, you're always worried that you are not enough. What if your tricks fail and you let everyone down?
And you, Benny? You always want to help, but you're afraid you're not strong enough. What if you can't protect your friends?
Luna, you think you can sense the magic of the forest. But what if you're wrong? What if you can't guide them after all?
The real animals froze, taken aback by the words of their shadowy counterparts. The reflections began to circle around the pool, each one speaking in turn, their voices rising and falling like a strange, haunting melody. Leo's heart pounded in his chest, but he stepped forward, his voice steady.
You're not real. You're just our fears talking. I may be afraid, but I won't let that stop me. Being brave doesn't mean you don't feel fear. It means facing it anyway.
His reflection paused, then began to fade, its glow dimming. It looked at him with a faint, sad smile before vanishing into mist. Inspired by Leo's courage, Trixie took a step toward her own reflection.
Maybe I do worry that my tricks won't always work, but I know I can still try, and I'll always find a way to help my friends.
As she spoke, her reflection dissolved into a swirl of silver dust. Benny followed suit, stepping up to his reflection.
I'm not the strongest, but I'll never stop doing my best to protect my friends.
With those words, Benny's reflection melted away. Finally, Luna faced her shadowy self.
I might not always know the way, but I trust in the magic of the forest, and I trust my friends. We'll find the path together."
Her reflection gave a gentle nod before fading into the air like morning fog. With all their reflections gone, the cavern suddenly grew brighter, and the pool in the center began to glow with a warm, golden light. From the depths of the pool, a small, radiant object floated up. It was the charm of courage, a glowing golden pendant shaped like a lion's heart. As Leo reached out and took it, he felt a surge of warmth spread through him, and the light from the charm seemed to fill the entire cavern. The friends shared a look of relief and pride. They had faced their deepest fears and come out stronger for it. But just as they turned to leave, the shimmering pool began to swirl again, revealing a faint image beneath its surface. It showed the heart of the forest, but it was different than they expected. It was surrounded by a dark, creeping mist, and the magic that radiated from it was weak and flickering. Leo's brow furrowed.
The heart of the forest. It looks like it's fading even faster than we thought. We need to find the other charms quickly.
The image in the pool faded, and the path out of the cavern seemed to glow with a welcoming light, guiding them back toward the meadow. They emerged from the darkness with the charm of courage secured, but the urgency of their quest was now greater than ever. The friends journey to the Grove of Whispers, where the charm of wisdom is hidden among the whispers of the ancient trees. There, they will face riddles that test not only their knowledge, but their ability to listen to the true voice of the forest.
See you in the next adventure.
Please do like, share and subscribe to our channel. Stay connected and see you all soon in the next episode.